The DA says the announcement of stage 6 load shedding till further notice does not bode well for the country. Party leader John Steenhuisen says this poses the gravest threat to the country's economy and social stability. He says high-level load shedding over an extended period will have devastating effects on the most vulnerable citizens.
We're now sitting in the worst opening month of load shedding in the history of the Republic of South Africa. We keep being told things are going to get better. They're not getting better. And keeping on doing the same thing is the wrong thing to do.
One energy sector analyst agrees poor communities who cannot provide solutions for themselves will be severely impacted.
South Africa is in deep trouble when it comes to the supply of electricity in the system. We have a very unreliable system that there are lots of breakdowns that happen regularly, and these we don't seem to be in control over.
She says while government is now coming to the table with a financial solution, the debt at Eskom dates back years, and this response by government is reactive rather than proactive. Malaysia also says the lack of a proper, credible plan and timelines and reviews of whether the plan is successful doesn't help.
Energy is a critical input to the economy. Whether you're looking at the water sector, water infrastructure, for you to get water, you need to pump in. There's a lot of input that comes from energy. Whether you're looking at the ICT sector and the reliability of that, it's impacted by the energy sector.
On the subject of renewables, Malaysia says South Africa can't afford to rely on renewables only. She says the country can supplement with renewables by adding to the grid and for environmental reasons, but renewables will have to work in tandem with coal fire. Steenhuisen agrees relying on renewables only in the short term is not possible.
We need a base load. Coal is currently providing that base load. You can't just simply remove the base load and then expect renewables to fill that gap immediately. Over the medium to long term, we can start the transition there, and already places like the city of Cape Town are using renewables to plug in and try and top up the grid. But until we've got a sustainable base load, I don't think that is the case.
He says he has asked President Ramaphosa for a meeting so that he can tell DA voters what to expect. The president said he did not respond to queries about whether or not a meeting will be scheduled. Abra Babia, SABC News, Parliament.